everybody. So this kit is part of our Mini Moments range for Wild Hearts, and it is designed with teachers and social workers in mind. So it is actually available to download on www.wildheartscreative.co.uk. And the reason why it's printed here is if schools buy our full resource kit, so it comes in this little pouch that we hand stamp, and it's a collection of all the resources that we use for emotional literacy, helping children with anxiety, divorce, bereavement, adoption, parental imprisonment. There's a lot in there. We put it in that kit. You can buy the kit separately if you want, just get in touch. But what it is it's a kit for children who are being removed from school into looked after care that day. So we know that it does happen. It could happen at any moment, and it's a big ask to us staff to have the right words and the right approach to children who are going into that situation. And I think from my experience in talking with head teachers, you get two types really. You get the children that are scared and the children who think it's a big adventure, and there is no right way for a child to respond in this situation, but this is for the adults to help guide them through it. And really for me, I designed it with the adults in mind just as much as the children, because when we leave work we should be able to switch off, and it's so hard to switch off when a child has gone into a foster carer's home with nothing but the clothes on their back. And one of the schools that I'm working with, we're looking at having a kit for them to go into, so a teddy bear, pyjamas, toothbrush and these cards. So that is an idea that you could have implemented in your school too. So these are the cards. I'm here with you, that's what it's called, gentle support for big unexpected moments. How to be alongside a child in an unexpected moment. So it's a very quick 2-minute read for a supported member of staff to go through. Something unexpected is happening and the child you work with may be feeling many things or nothing at all. This moment isn't about having the right words or fixing what's happening. Staying close, keeping your voice calm and being present is enough. Offer simple choices and gentle reassurance. Let them move at their own pace, whether they want to talk, stay quiet or just sit near you. You are their safe place right now. So let's think together. So this is where we would introduce the cards with the children. They're nice and flexible and good for children to hold. So I think that if it was me, I would pass that in front of the child and say, I've got this, let's have a little look together, shall we? So let's think together. You might like to think or talk about what might happen next. So this is the chance for the child to think about what might be happening, and also for you to give them the facts of that so that their imaginations are not running wild as to where they're going. Is there anything that you're unsure about? Is there anything that might help you feel safer right now? And that's where, if you've got your kits in the background, you might introduce bear, pyjamas, toothbrush and a bag, so that they feel ready and that they've got what they need. If you haven't got those, then you can hopefully find at least a teddy in the school, or a book that they really like, just something that makes them feel like that belongs to them. But we are going to give them a little card at the end as well. What does your body need? So this is really about regulation. They're going to start something new, they're going to be feeling a bit shaky. Do they need a quiet moment? Do they need movement? Deep breaths? And if you're allowed within your school, can they have a cuddle if they want that? What feels right to them? What helps you feel close? So you might have things that help you feel a little closer or a little safer, a thought, a memory, something you like, something that matters to you. You can come back to these anytime. So you're limited. I mean, my ideal would be a picture that could be printed off and quickly laminated for them. It might be of their parents or someone special at school for them, or just a picture of Sonic or something that they're interested in, something to feel theirs. And we know how limited resources are at school, so when we're asking you to be the creative, wonderful people that you already are, but we're giving the children an option to say what they might like or what they enjoy and what they would want to take with them. You can go at your own pace, so we're giving them permission to not have to feel like they need to perform, and to just stand back, observe and see how things are. And we might talk about finding out when they get there where they're going to sleep, where the toilet is, what the names of people are. So just gentle sort of prompts and plans that they may feel comfortable to find out. It depends. If they're excited, then it's that idea of when they're there trying to slow them down. If they're nervous, it's that idea of trying to give them an idea to calm themselves as to where they are going to be. So you can respond, and what I like about this is it's very child-led, so respond to where they're at, stop, notice, listen, and guide them. So then this is one of the things that I think are the most important, and I think it's important for teachers, and I think it's important for the children, so that they know that they're coming back. We are at that point in a safe place. So when you come back, this is what I'm going to ask. Something that felt okay, something that felt tricky, something that you're proud of. And it might be that they can't answer that. And that might be the Wild Hearts way, where we ask them to draw those things, and we get the pens out and we say, can you draw this? But I think that if they come in and we act as if nothing's happened, I just feel that that doesn't give them that closure and that chance to check in with that safe person. So to me, this is the most crucial part of the whole sort of transfer to the foster carer and then coming back to us, and it enables them to have that reassurance that, you know, they're going to have some time with us, and that ability to reconnect back into to our settings. So I thought of something else that I wanted to say there. Let's have a think. Yes, so I think the other thing with this card as well is that hopefully it gives some closure to the teacher. They know that they're going to be able to carve out that moment the next day. It's part of the school's policy to let them have that moment, and also, you know, they have sent them to that situation as best prepared as they can be, and they're also going to have that support for when they are back, and this is for them to take. So you deserve to feel safe and cared for. So this is what we want you to have. We want you to have that reassurance that this is so that you're safe and so that you're cared for. And this is the little guide, and again you can print these off at any time. Things that help me. So this goes on the idea that the children might be embarrassed to say to somebody that they don't know, i.e. a foster carer, what they like, how they like to be treated. So we don't have to fill out everything. It actually says that we can just fill out what's okay, but we should hopefully know the child that's going in, and we can say what they like to be called, something they like, something they're good at, and something they find tricky. And that helps the foster carers connect with them and also ease off when they know that they find something difficult. When things feel hard, it helps for someone too. So we all have different ways that we like to be treated when things are difficult for us. So we put here, we like someone to talk to us, sit with us, give me space, or distract me. Some people don't want to think about things at that point. So we will know the child from how they typically respond. And if we don't, then we can ask them. And then anything else that we might, that might help. So that, it will be probably a worksheet by the time you've printed it, but that will enable you to give something personal. And again, they're building up this little, hopefully this little tiny pack that you can send them with, so they feel like they've got something that belongs to them. And if nothing else, you've held the space for them. You've sat beside them in what could be a very, very difficult period for them. And every kit that we send out has this card about holding the space, because I know that when I'm in a tricky moment, I clam up. It's a natural reaction that happens to me, and I think, oh gosh, what words am I going to say? So this is all about not needing the perfect words and pausing and holding the space rather than trying to fix the feelings. It will give you things that you might want to try, so that feels really big for you. I'm here with you. And also just sort of disregarding words, but just being there is enough. A hand to hold, a quiet present, a moment shared. There's no rush to fix it. Feelings soften when they are felt. So that is that kit, and I hope that nobody needs it, but we know in reality, sadly, children and teachers and social workers, foster carers might need that. And yeah, it's a sad one, that one, but hopefully useful.